Hi everybody, it's Barbie, Petal Pusher. Welcome back to my channel, those of you that are coming back, and welcome to anybody who is new. I'm here to talk about my cross stitching today. It's Sunday, July 28th. Where did July go? I feel like all I did was run a doctor's appointments. Between my kids, we've had a different, either just regular yearly doctor checkup, or dentist appointments, or we've got eye doctor coming up on Tuesday, just all those things getting ready for school. So we did do school registration last week, and they're starting up here very, very soon. So back to the grind here quickly, but I'm hoping that once they're back in school, things will settle down around the house here a little bit, and I can hopefully get some more designing and work done. So I hope you guys have been staying pretty cool. We had that really, really hot spell here for a while, but other than that, I really don't think it's been that bad of a summer. It's, like 90 degrees today, but it's the end of July. That's to be expected here, so it doesn't bother me that much. All right, we're going to do some shop talk first. I have a couple things to show you guys. I have a sale to talk about. I've got only one whip. Eating my hair. Only one whip. I've got to finish. I've got a lot of hauls, so we'll go through all of that. And hopefully this will be kind of a quick video. So let's jump into it. If you follow me on Instagram, if you don't, I'll link it below. But I have been having a sale, kind of a Christmas and July sale going on right now. It's 15% off all patterns, either PDF or paper copies. And that does end tonight at midnight. So I'm going to upload this as soon as I can. And if you're seeing this and you even have an idea of, oh, I might want something, grab it now because I don't know when the next sale is going to be. So I thought you had to enter a code, but when I go on my Etsy store, everything is marked down 15% off. So I don't know if you do or not. If you do, the code is Xmas in July, all smushed together, all capital letters, Xmas in July. And that should get you the 15% off. So that does end tonight, Sunday, July 28th at midnight. So sneak them in before that deadline. With this sale, and in the past, 4 days, I've actually released 2 new patterns. I know, unheard of, right? So let me go over those really quick. So the first one is, and it's available in PDF or paper, it's called A Common Thread. And this I originally designed for StitchCon. So this was included in the bag of goodies that all the attendees got, and now you can get it too if you'd like. So it's this cute little pin pillow, dough bowl pillow, throw it at a kid that's being noisy pillow. I don't care what you do with the pillow. It could easily be framed too, whatever you want to do. I stitched it on, I believe this is 28 count Heartland, which is one of the newer colors that came out from Picture This Plus at Market this year. The trim is so fuzzy and nice. It is Lady Dot Creates chenille in seafoam. And then you've got Weeks Dye Works colors over here, on here. And I was trying to think of kind of this whole idea of community and the cross-stitch community. And I think it's just so great that so many of us have formed friendships with people that I never would have met in person. They live across the country. They live in other states. They may not have the same interests that I do all the way. We're from very different backgrounds, but cross-stitch brings us together. So I like this idea of stitched together by a common thread. And the other thing I was thinking of is if you wanted to, in these little spaces here, I kind of did this on purpose. Not kind of, I did it on purpose. My thought was that you could add initials of your stitching friends or special stitchers to you. And there's lots of space top and bottom, so you can have lots of friends on here. Just someone special, or make it a special little gift for somebody. So that is in my Etsy store if you are interested. I love how it turned out. It's so squishy. My daughter keeps trying to steal this because she thinks it would be the perfect pillow for her buddies on her bed. So I keep having to keep my eye on it because it will disappear upstairs and have a little stuffed purple kitty laying on it. The other new release is part of the Halloween Hoedown series. So if you're new here, I have been designing a series that the idea is what if your farm animals were realistically, not realistically, but like things you could actually kind of put on an animal, not like they're wearing pants and walking on all fours or walking on twos. I don't know what I'm saying today. What if animals got dressed up for Halloween? That's the concept. So the newest one is Captain Blackmane. And as you can see, he is a pirate horse, again, available in paper and PDF. This looks better than the picture. It's the real guy. So there he is. These stitch up so quick. So if you're worried about, oh, I haven't started Halloween stitching and it's already almost August, you can easily get one of these bad boys whipped out in a week, and that's only working on it like a little bit each night. So they're pretty fast. This is stitched on 32 count treasure map by Color and Cotton, and it's just all DMC, but you could have a ton of fun, like if you got a really cool variegated black, or even if you wanted to do color for that part, that would be fun. So do it how you want. I got these bats last year at Walmart. I'm going to be interested to see if they have something similar again this year when their Halloween stuff starts coming out here soon. And then the homespun I also got at Walmart. So they're just on sticky board, glued on. You can hang them. So this is the 4th in the series, joining You Witch, Bat Pig, and Muella DeVille. So there is one more coming. I'm probably going to start stitching it in the next couple days. And my model stitcher right now is working on, I've got a freebie pattern that I will be posting in the files section of the Petal Pushers, or Petal Pusher Stitchers, I'll link it below, Facebook group. So it'll be free, and then you just, if you want to buy these, and you can put them all in, and they can make one little scene, and it's very cute. So I will post on Instagram when that file is completely done, ready, up, and on the Facebook group, okay? So that's the plan. So it's going to look really cute when they're all together. I can't wait to see it. So those are the new things in the shop. Oh, other new things. Look in my piles. No, not that one. Too much stuff. Not under there. Aha, found them. I did want to let you know a couple new patterns. So I'm slowly, if you've been paying any attention to my Etsy store, which I'm sure that's all you guys do, is just anxiously await every new pattern that I put out, right? Anyway, I've been backtracking and converting some of my older patterns into paper format as well. So if there's some that you've been liking, but you're like, I'm really not a PDF kind of person, there's a couple new ones that are now available in PDF and paper copy. So let me show you those really fast, just the papers real fast. So I've got Green Gables with Matthew and Marilla and Anne, for all you Anne fans out there. I've got Tea with Jane, is also now available in paper. And for all you Disney folks, Small World. So if you want to check those out, and these are all part of that 15% off sale going on until midnight tonight. All right, that's all the shop talk. Let's get down to the goodies. I have one whip, and I almost didn't even bring it down because I've worked on it, I think, once. But hey, we'll show it to you anyway. You can't get through July, in my opinion, without doing a little bit of Christmas stitching. So I pulled back out Stitchrovia's, and I don't have a hard copy to show you. I just look it up on my computer. This is Christmas Town by Stitchrovia, and I've already got the page up here done. So I'm working on finishing up this page. It's kind of curved this way for part of my Stitch 9 challenge. So the other day I put in this little bit of green here and a little green here and started some of the blue. A lot of progress. But I'm hoping if I keep this out, I'll work on it some more and get this done, because I'm falling a little behind in my Stitch 9 challenge. But if I can get a page finish, that'd be great. All right, that was my whip. Done. Because mainly what I worked on this month was finishing up one of my A Very Prairie Year pieces. I love this one. I absolutely adore it. So what I started in May for the Prairie Schooler Stitch Along that I'm doing with Misty and Helen and several other wonderful stitchers. Was this May? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. In May, I started Summer Samplers. And if you've been here for any bit of time, you know that I'm doing this middle one and I'm changing it to suit me. So completely changing the thing. I left out this row of boxes and I completely redid all the colors to what I feel when I think of summer. These are like the summery colors I think of. This was a little too dark for me, a little too, I don't know, what year is this thing? 1999. Yeah, little country for me. But I love the design. So I changed it. It's done. It's framed. Here it is. Are you ready? Ta-da! Oh, sorry, window glare. So yeah, it's not framed up the best in here at the moment, but how fortuitous is it that I had this frame? It was on the floor under that blue cabinet back there. In this color, this size, I think it's perfect. The framing job currently is a bit janky because I really just wanted this up on my walls and to be able to enjoy it. So I literally like shoved it in the frame, folded it in. If you look really carefully, you can see the paper towel that is directly behind the stitching just so it shows up a little bit better. But I don't care for now because it's going to hang up this way until I switch up to fall stuff, and then I will take it out and I'll get it centered, straightened, remove the paper towel, and properly frame it. But I absolutely love how this turned out. Ooh, you're seeing there's the sun porch reflected in the window. Anyway, tons of changes, obviously. I'll go over my colors here in a minute. A lot of things, sorry, so much glare. A lot of things that I did, there. So like the sun is actually two different yellows on the pattern, and I stitched the one like outline yellow and decided I don't feel like I needed to fill it in. Same with the leaves, like in the pattern it's got a different color in like these little bits in the middle of the leaves. I just left it as negative space. I thought it looked just fine. I made the flowers a different color than the letters. They're all the same in the pattern and they have leaves. I took off the leaves. So I love this. I love the colors. It just feels bright and fresh and summery, and it makes me happy when I see it every day. So mission accomplished. Let me tell you about the colors I used. So I just stitched it on 28 count white Monaco. Nothing special, fresh out of the tube from Joann's, and started stitching. But I did convert it with some hand dyeds. The pink I used is from Color and Cotton, and it is called Flamingo. So that was my flowers. I did a lot of the lettering was Mermaid's Dream. That was the turquoisey color. Again, Color and Cotton. You want to talk about thread chicken? That is one 2-strand bit. See that? Left. That's just folded in half. That is all that I had because all those leaves in the border took the whole skein. So if you're nervous and you're going to convert this, kind of like I did, you might want to get 2 unless you are like uber conservative with your thread. This is Seafoam, again, Color and Cotton. Tiny bit left. For the yellow, I used Weeks Dye Works Squash. Very pretty. And there's the teensiest. I mean, it's the swirly in the snail shell and the body and antenna of the butterfly. I used an orange. And it was a tiny bit. And it's DMC, let's see, 4124. It's one of those variegated DMCs. So that's it. What is that? 5 colors? Yeah, and really it was basically 4 colors and a weensy bit of this. And like I said, I absolutely love how it turned out. I liked that it was kind of like a challenge of, okay, what am I going to make this color? Where am I going to put that? How does this work here? Do I need another color? Do I need to simplify it? Like, it just was really fun to stitch. I really, really enjoyed it, and I'm so glad it's done. I'm so glad I get to enjoy it this summer and then frame it up even better for next summer. So, yay! let's talk about haul. I've been really good the last couple months. I've only bought one or two odd things here or there, not a whole lot. But it's like when the floodgates opened, just buy all the stuff. It's really not my fault. Let me explain why I had to make these purchases, and you'll understand. So my first one is, surprise, a Prairie Schooler. It's winter samplers. So that was summer that I just stitched. I have spring, I have autumn. You gotta get winter. You can't not have all 4 seasons. That would just be silly. And when this comes up on eBay and it's 99 cents, I think it would be a crime not to buy it. 99 cents. The shipping was more than the pattern. 99 cents. So I got that. I didn't get this for the longest time, so I was like, ugh, it's so boring. But I feel confident now that I can change these colors to whatever I feel like, and it's going to turn out great. So someday that'll get stitched up. Then the sad news. My LNS is closing, which is a big old bummer. But I understand. She's getting along in years. She's had some health issues. She's ready to retire and relax. So I wish her nothing but the best. She's been a fantastic lady. She's always been so helpful to me and given me great advice on market and designing and things like that. So I'll miss getting to see her. But if you're closing, you're going to have a sale. And if you're going to have a sale, I have to come. And if I'm there, I've got to purchase stuff. So it was kind of funny. I messaged Misty and Helen before I went and was like, hey, I'm going to my LNS. Everything's 30% off. What do you want me to look for? So I'm like going through the store, taking pictures on my phone and sending them. And they're, it's like their own private little sale that I ran for them. So I hope they enjoyed their goodies they found. Let me show you what I got. So we'll start with the no shock that Barbie bought this, a Prairie Schooler. This is Christmas Day, and again, I'm a sucker for if you give me a series. Like, my sister and I have talked about this. We have this, like, collecting gene. Like, if you get one, you know there's more. You have to get them all. So this, if you look at the top and stuff here, the lighting just got funky. I think the sun went behind a cloud. And this matches all those, like, seasonal wind ones. I think of them as seasonal winds because it's like autumn leaves and the poem's about wind. It's summer breeze. Spring has come, might mention wind, I don't know. And then winter wind. To me, they're all about wind. But it's the same size, shape, idea. So it could, in theory, go in the same frame that I currently have winter wind and hope to have autumn leaves in. So I snagged that one. I got Little House Needleworks Old Glory because I like how Vanna did this in the middle of her Early Americans and kind of changed out the wording, and so I wanted to have it just in case I decide to do that in 20 years when I begin stitching Early Americans. And if I don't decide to, it's still a cute pattern, so win-win. Grabbed it. I have wanted these for a couple years. That's what I usually do. Like, if there's a series or a pattern that I like, and it's kind of pricey to get all of them, I'm like, okay, wait, keep waiting. If you still like it, in a couple years, you get to get it. So I did that with, like, Santa's Village, Early Americans I kind of did that with. I'm starting to get some of the Country Cottage, the different cottages of the month, because, again, I've made myself wait. Like, are you really going to stitch these? Are you going to still like this style in a few years? And if the answer is yes, then I start buying. These are the Lizzie Kate Christmas rules. I've always thought they were cute, so I went ahead and got them all. Because that's what you do when the store is closing. You just go crazy. I've never seen these next two before. They were down in the basement, so they're, I think, some of her older things. I actually haven't even opened them to see what the chart is like. Do they have specialty stitches? Back stitch, straight stitch, eyelet, French knot. Okay, I think I can handle those. Satin stitch. I mean, I've never done them, but surely I can learn. They're by Homespun Elegance. Yep. Which, of course, I've heard of Homespun Elegance, but I don't know. I've never seen these. They're called Purely Samplers. This one is one for the crow. And see if I can get it. Straighten up. No glare. There you go. It's pretty good. I love that house. Like, I don't know that I'd do this part, but just to do the house and the crows and those sunflowers, I love it. Like, I don't know. I don't know that I've seen anybody stitch these. Maybe you have. It looks like this was 94. There's a little 94 on there. So obviously I was a kid and not really stitching then, but I don't know. If you've stitched these, let me know. But I think it's really pretty. Houses, flowers. Hello, that's right up my alley. And then this one too. And again, Homespun Elegance. And this one just says Purely Samplers. It doesn't have a title. Oh, Country House Sampler, it says on the back. So again, I thought this one was like so nice and springy. Super cute. Who knew? And they weren't very expensive either, so woohoo. I picked up some steamed broccoli because it's a nice green that I could see myself using for some big fill-in on some things, so I grabbed it. I got some Whisper to try. It's just so soft. I don't know when I'll use it, but again, you're there, buy it. And then I got some more, oh, there was another one hiding under here. I got some more 32 count Queen Anne's lace for my, I did the daffodils, Prairie Schooler daffodils, which is the March one. So I kind of want to do them on all the same fabric, I think. I like that continuity. And I like that Queen Anne's lace is kind of a good, nice neutral without always being coffee tea dyed monochrome, which I love, but sometimes I want something a little different. And then I found this guy, Lizzie Kate Celebrate 2015, and I thought he was really cute, so he needed to come home with me too. Yeah, it doesn't come with the buttons, but that's okay. I like him because the Santa that she released last Christmas in 2019, I think they look like the same guy. Like the style of the Santa is the same. And so I did that little guy. I remember he was square, and I took out a bunch of stuff and made him kind of like just plants and woodland stuff and put him on that sled thing. I'm not going to dig it. Well, here. I have extra sleds because who doesn't buy multiple sleds when you find them at Target? So I had this sled and I put that Santa. I'm thinking if you do this guy, he can fit there too, and then I'll have matchy Santas on sleds, and it'll be super cute. That's the plan. So purchases so far, 99-cent Prairie Schooler, you have to. Your L&S is closing and going on out of business and has a big sale. You have to buy stuff. See, they're justified purchases. And the last one, again, you have to do this. I needed needles. I don't have that many needles because I used to be a one project at a time kind of gal, but that's gone by the wayside in recent years. So I got more needles. You can't order from 123 Stitch and get this only. That would just be plain silly. So I got a bunch of snag nabbits, but still, that would be ridiculousness to pay shipping on just that. I think we can all agree on it. So I got the last Lizzie Kate string that I wanted, which is spring string. So I got that while I was there. I got another Lizzie Kate jingles. Fa la la la. Super cute. I don't think, I know this is part of like the bigger, big long jingles. And I'm looking at them and some of them are cute. I don't think I feel the need to do all of them though. So we'll just stick with this one. For now, who knows. I also got, might as well start slowly filling in my early Americans. I think I just need 2 more and I've got them all. So I grabbed Martha. And because it was finally back in stock and I'm already trying to somewhat think ahead to Christmas, I went ahead and grabbed some brown say antique brown? I don't know. Yep, antique brown perforated paper, because I bought those Mill Hill sleds at Needlework Galleria last fall and did nothing with them. So I either need to design a pattern to go on them or buy one of the ones or do something, but I'm ready. I've got the paper. So, I mean, all those purchases you had to do because you can't just order needles. Last thing I have to show you is from Color and Cotton. Now, I used to do all the monthly subscriptions with fabric and floss from her, and I decided, okay, you've got enough to last a while, so just chill out and cancel your subscription for now. But then she posted that she was having like a 20% off sale, and there were some really pretty colors that I wanted to try for different things, kind of some conversions I have in mind down the road, and one of them I need for my Black Cat Hollow Sal that I just want to make sure I don't run out. So you buy them. But here they are. This is Egyptian. This is Robin's Egg, showing up pretty close. This one is Bing Cherry. Tomato, which that is showing up way more bright and pink. It's much more reddish in person. Lava Stone, and last but not least, Hazel Brown, which is way more green. It's kind of an olive green color. So that is all of those. I think that's it. That's all I have to show you guys. I need to start my July Prairie Schooler, which I might reverse the order. You stay over there. But other than that, I'm going to maybe do a little Christmas stuff. I have some more model stitching, so be on the lookout for the next Halloween hoedown pattern. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye!